Oscar-winning director Oliver Stone is taking on the drug trade in his new thriller, Savages. It's packed with an all-star cast that includes Blake Lively in a steamy love triangle with two marijuana dealers, and Salma Hayek as the Mexican drug lord who threatens to bring their romance to a violent end. Take a look.
I like talking to you, Ophelia. But let me remind you that if I had to, I wouldn't have a problem cutting both their throats.
Well, you'll never get them together. I'm the only one who can do that.
Come on. Are you really bragging about that? There's something wrong with your love story, baby. They may love you, but they will never love you as much as they love each other. Otherwise, they wouldn't share you, would they?
And Salma Hayek and Blake Lively here right now. I wish we had mics on you the whole time.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, we cannot stop talking.
I can see that, yes. Well, you are fierce in this movie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I read somewhere that Oliver Stone wrote this part with you in mind, but he was a little worried that you wouldn't be cruel enough to play it. How did you convince him?
Well, I was already hired, so now he was in trouble. But we just did it. I mean, he was worried that because I had a child that I was very soft, and it's true, I have softened. But that doesn't mean that I stopped being an actress, you know. So it was a lot of fun, and we had a great time doing the rehearsing and finding the characters.
Yeah, it's got to be fun to unleash your dark side.
Yeah.
A little bit,
The
right?
best part, though, about that is that Oliver told all of us that Salma was a part of it. So we're like, we get to be in a movie with Salma Hayek. We were so excited, but apparently he never told Salma.
I was the last one to know. He didn't know from me this movie for a long. He wrote the part for me,
right,
but didn't know. I would hear from other people.
What was holding him back?
I don't know. It really gave me a lot of anxiety because I really wanted this part, but everybody was getting cast except that part, and he kept telling everyone I'm in it, but nobody called.
Wouldn't tell you. But how anxious were you about working with Oliver Stone?
Oh, it's such an honor. You know, he's an intimidating man just because of his previous work, and then you meet him, and he is so intense and passionate, and he just expects so much out of you. But he provided us with so much information. You know, we met DEA, we met ex-cartel members. I sat down with a young woman who had been kidnapped by the cartel, and so he gave us this incredible well of knowledge and the responsibility to tell this story in a truthful way. And we were lucky to have
You
that.
met with the wife of a big drug dealer?
Well, yeah, no, I met with also all the cartel people. I met with the kidnap. I mean, no, we met with a lot of people. It was a little scary.
I'll bet. Yeah, right. They're saying you better get this right.
Yeah. We were really, we're meeting more. But yes, I met with somebody who had been married, lovely. She was gorgeous and very open, and they trusted us, and I cannot tell you a lot because she trusted me, and I don't want
What do you think they're going to
them
think after
to
they
get
see
out.
it, right? And does it mean something special to you, given how, you know, what's happening in Mexico because of the drug trade?
Yes, it means a lot to me that we're making this movie because I feel like when you hear about Mexico, you only hear about the part that Mexico is very violent. But nobody talks about the part that the United States, we're right next to the United States. There is, I mean, what's going on, it's really bad, but the United States has a little bit of a part in it.
No question about it.
And nobody talks about that. This movie does. And also, all this violence that's happening there, it's done with American arms.
Right. And
we hear a lot about many problems that are happening, you know, in what is the threat of other countries to America, but these countries are very far away.
We have to take our responsibility as well.
But these countries that are very far away. This is Mexico, and the violence is a threat also for the United States.
But I also heard that Salma said that you're a Mexican.
Oh, totally. She fakes it. She doesn't.
I'm close with my family, so we would have dance parties and cook, and your mom would bring tamales.
Yes, she likes the food. She eats the spice. I mean, she dances like a Mexican, talks like a Mexican, eats like a Mexican, spends time with the family like a Mexican, fights like a Mexican.